Thursday, January 7, 2021. Hello, good people. Welcome to this new edition of the Press Review on JDCPlus TV. We open with the Horizon newspaper, which carries the news of the brutal murder of 5 persons, including 1 civilian and 4 soldiers, on Wednesday, January 6 in the northwest region of Cameroon. The paper says the installation of Njikwa divisional officer turned SAR after truck on convoy hit explosive, killing 4 soldiers and a lady. The communications officer for Momo Division, Rebecca Njeme. You want to read the full story? Grab a copy of the Horizon newspaper published today and go straight to page 3. In this same edition of the Horizon, get to know some of the unfinished businesses of the Dion Ngute government as the latter clocks 2 years in office. It is contained on page 4. Before we move on to the next paper, let's talk about this human interest story. The paper says 4 Cameroonians drown at Port-Gentil beach in neighboring country Gabon. According to the paper, the victims are from the same family. They are reported to have come to the beach to celebrate the new year. What happened? The Horizon explains everything on page 5. From the Horizon, we take you to the Guardian Post newspaper, which comes back on the tragic incident in Momo, northwest region of Cameroon. Suspected amber explosive kills communication delegate, 4 security officers. That's the headline proposed by the paper, under which it reads, an improvised device believed to have been implanted by separatist fighters in the interior of Momo Division, northwest region, reported to have detonated at sunrise Wednesday, killing the division's communication delegate, Rebecca Njeme. And the story continues on page 3. As main front page story, the Guardian Post talks about decentralization. Despite much trumpeted decentralization, government confirms governors' grip on elected regional executives. That's the headline proposed, and the story beneath reads that when the head of state, President Paul Biya, convened the electorate for the election of members of the regional councils on December 6, 2020, and following the subsequent election of the members of the bureaus of the elections of the councils, many thought the days when appointed regional governors lorded over the affairs of the regions were over. But they got it all wrong. The governors are still very much in charge of the regions. For more in-depth, read page 3. We end this press review with the Chronicle Times, which focuses on the 2-year term of office of the Prime Minister, Head of Government, Chief Dr. Joseph Dion Ngute. It headlines, Dion Ngute, 2 years and still counting as Prime Minister, glorious. To describe his achievement, get to read reactions of Professor Victor Ngo, Ernest Molua, Senator Mbela Moki, Doctors Munja Iyole, Monono, Barristers Agbo Bala, Vitalis Lejonju, Honorable Ngala Hans, just to name but this ones, on his performance so far in the Chronicle Times published this Wednesday, January 6. And that does it for what the papers had to say today. Thank you for watching. On to our next edition.